This is a story that begins with a nightmare. A 17-year-old girl is falling through the sky. Not jumping, falling, strapped to a row of seats from a plane that has just vanished around her. 2 miles above the most dangerous rainforest on Earth. With no parachute, no hope, she is about to impact a green hell that consumes everything. This is not a movie. This is not a theory. This happened. And what happened next defies all logic, all odds, and will change the way you think about the human will to survive. This is the true story of Juliane Koepcke, the girl who fell from the sky. To understand the miracle, you must first know the girl. Juliane grew up different. While other kids played in parks, her playground was the Amazon. Her German parents, Maria and Hans Wilhelm, were famed zoologists who ran a remote research outpost. Juliane learned the jungle's rules from them, its dangers, its rhythms, and one critical, life-saving lesson. A simple rule. He couldn't have known it was a prophecy. December 24th, 1971, Christmas Eve. Juliane and her mother board LANSA Flight 508 to join her father. The plane is an older Lockheed Electra. The weather is deteriorating. Then the storm, a wall of black clouds. Turbulence, so violent it throws passengers from their seats. Through the window, Juliane sees a bright flash on the wing. Juliane says she saw a bright light on the right wing. My mother said very calmly, "This is the end." Then, the unthinkable. At 10,000 feet, the plane is torn apart by a massive lightning strike. For 2 minutes, Juliane Koepcke falls, conscious. The ground, a green mattress of death, rushes up to meet her. The physics say survival is impossible. The jungle agrees. But the story is just beginning. She wakes. The silence is absolute. Still buckled to her seat, she is buried in a tomb of greenery. A broken collarbone, a deep gash on her arm, concussed, and utterly, terrifyingly alone. Her first thought? My mother. She searches the immediate wreckage. She finds no one, no bodies, just scattered Christmas presents and a bag of candy. She is 17, wearing a torn mini dress, one shoe, in the heart of the Amazon. And she knows the first truth. No one is coming to this spot. Then, her father's voice echoes in her fractured mind. Find flowing water. It is her single commandment. With no other plan, no hope of rescue from above, she begins to walk. This decision starts one of the most brutal solo treks in survival history. The jungle is a master of psychological warfare. The isolation is a physical weight. The insects are a constant torment. Her only food is the bag of candy. Then a discovery. Juliane says, "I remembered my father treating a dog with maggots in a wound with gasoline. I had to try." She is no longer just a girl. She is a machine of survival, operating on borrowed knowledge and sheer will. But how long can a machine run on candy and desperation? Day 9, day 10. The river is her only god. She follows it with a religious devotion. Hallucinations blur with reality. Is that a path? Is that a voice? Then she sees it. Civilization. Her heart pounds, but her father's voice again. Do not take the boat. If there is a boat, someone will return for it. It is the ultimate test of faith. Does she act, or does she trust? Exhausted beyond measure, she chooses to wait. The next morning, voices, 3 Peruvian lumbermen approach the boat. They see a figure emerge from the hut, a skeletal creature, caked in dried blood and mud, with a haunted stare. Juliane introduces herself. "I am Juliane. I was on the plane. The miracle is complete." They care for her, feed her, and take her downriver. 11 days after falling from the sky, Juliane Koepcke re-enters the world. Juliane was the only one. Of 92 souls on LANSA Flight 508, she alone walked out. Her mother's body was found later. The world called it a miracle. But what is the cost of a miracle? People ask if I was brave. I was not brave. I was just logical. I had a will to live, and I had a rule to follow. She didn't let the trauma define her. She became Dr. Juliane Koepcke, a renowned mammologist, dedicating her life to protecting the very jungle that tried to kill her. So, what does her story teach us? It's not about luck. It's about the algorithm of survival. 1. Knowledge is king. One piece of pre-stored information, follow the water, can override 1,000 terrors. 2. The mind is the primary tool. Panic is the real killer. She traded emotion for procedure. 3. Will is a weapon. Her will to live was the engine. The rule was the steering wheel. Juliane Koepcke fell from the sky into a story we can hardly believe. But she didn't just survive the fall. She survived the solitude, the despair, and the monstrous indifference of nature. She is a living testament to a terrifying and beautiful truth. Sometimes, the most important thing you can do is simply to keep walking and trust the river. What is the one rule you would hold on to? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this story of impossible survival compelling, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The next tale from the edge is just one click away.